Hi everyone, it's Miss Tapia. Here is your quick start to Noodletools. What you're going to learn in this presentation is how to log into your Noodletools account, how to save all of the sources you gather, how to share your project and your sources with your librarian and teachers, how to collaborate with classmates if you all are working on a group project and are sharing a works cited, and also how to export that works cited when you're ready to submit your project. The first thing you need to do is log into your Noodletools account. If you haven't already done this, you're going to have to do a couple more steps. But the first step is going to noodletools.com. Or if you, for some reason, forget that, you can navigate to Noodletools through our SHC website. To get there from our SHC website, you just click on Academics, click on Library, and it will lead you here. Here we have our new library portal, and once you click through here, this is where you're going to find a ton of research materials for you, but we always have this link living right here, Noodletools citation. Once you open that up, you're going to want to sign in with your shcp.edu Google account. So I'm going to do that here. And if this is your first time signing up with it, you're going to first actually see this screen here that says, do you have an existing Noodletools account? No, but you do want to create a new account as a student. And then it will just ask you for your graduation year, and you save that profile. Once you're logged in, you're going to see the project screen. You're going to click New Project. On this Create a New Project screen that pops up, you're going to enter a name for your project and select the appropriate citation style. So if your teacher prefers APA, you can definitely just click there. Name it something appropriate to your project. And once you're done with that, you're going to click Submit. And then the dashboard screen is going to appear. What the dashboard screen does is organizes your work environment for effective research. You can see assignments, you can create a to-do list down here, you can submit work to your teacher's project inbox if he or she has set that up. And also you can add some of your classmates that you're collaborating with if you're working on a group project so that you can all share the same works cited. To begin citing sources, click Sources in the navigation bar at the top. On the Sources screen, you click Create New Citation, and you're going to select the best match for your source from the choices given. If you are using one of our library databases, you click Database, and very often the databases will give you a ready-made citation. So there are two ways of doing this. You could either just export it, or if it does not have that option, you can copy the ready-made citation, click on Original Content in Database, and here there's a little link that says copy and paste a citation. You just paste that citation in there. You really don't need to fill out any of this, and you can just go ahead and save that. If you're using a regular website or a book or anything like that, even a YouTube video, you need to be citing it. Even if it's a photograph, you should actually be citing that as well. So you can see all of the different sources that you can cite. Just pick the one that you think is the most appropriate, and you can fill out any of the information it asks for. If you don't know how to fill out, find the author of the article or find, what is the name of the website or what the web page is, please visit the website below. If your source is a book, of course, you'd click the book option, and you can actually easily find your book by either typing in the ISBN number or the title of the book. And so, for example, we had Great Gatsby. You could go ahead and search that, and you can find which edition is your book and import that selected source. What Noodletools is doing is it's keeping all of your sources in one place. And another cool option that I would really like to show you and encourage you to use is once you start talking to the text and actually reading the research, listening to what it has to say, you can actually keep notes digitally with these digital note cards. So if I'm reading this article on police brutality, I would just click New Note Card right here. You can name the title of your note card whatever it is you want. In this box, you can see you can copy and paste direct quotations from the article itself. And in this box here, you can put things into your own words. You can paraphrase it. You can make sure that you're not plagiarizing, that you've got the idea you want to paraphrase. And in this box here, you can write down some original thinking. Maybe this piece of research makes you think of something that you want to follow up with later. That is something that you can put here. Keep in mind that sometimes your teachers will customize these directions, so always be sure to read what they particularly want you to write. Later on, when you're ready to review your note cards, you can click the Show option and you can review them here. Or you can click on the note cards button up here and you can actually move them around like this. Maybe you want to put them into categories. Maybe once you start figuring out how you want to organize your paper, you can start moving these around. You can color code them. You can use them however you want. You just double click on them to see your notes again. And finally, when you're ready to export your works cited page so that it can show up on its own page at the end of your paper or perhaps at the end of your presentation, under the Sources button, you click Print Export. You can print and export this to Google Docs. And if you just give it a minute, and what you'll end up with is a beautiful works cited page with everything in order, with correct indentations. Just to note, this is a paper in APA format, so it says references, but if it were in MLA format, which most of your English and social studies teachers prefer, not all of them, but many of them prefer MLA, which would require this to say works cited. But don't worry about that. If you set it up in Noodletools that way from the beginning, it will automatically generate for you. If you ever run into any trouble with your Noodletools account, or if you just need some help with your research, please email me at atapia@shcp.edu, or you can always find me in the library.